The paddock here at VIR is dotted with colorful flags representing both sponsor and country. With more on this, here's Greg White.
Here in MotoAmerica, we define race teams in 3 different ways. There's a factory team, factory-supported team, and privateer team. Now, the factory team is pretty easy. That's a team that's officially representing Yamaha or Suzuki. On the factory-supported side, you have M4 X-Star Suzuki is a good example, where they get motorcycles, parts, and a little bit of budget. But in terms of privateers, well, that's someone like you or I. Like, maybe we know somebody at a dealership we can get a discount. Or maybe we know somebody at a parts distributor that we can get some discount. But basically, we're buying motorcycles, we're buying parts, we're buying trailers, and we're coming racing. Now, for 2019, when Kyle Wyman looked at his privateer effort and he said, what motorcycle do I want to run? He looked across the board and he found Ducati's brand new Panigale V4 R. Now, Kyle put his program together with zero expectation, but then that turned the head of Bologna's Ducati Corse. And now the lines are a little bit blurred between what's a privateer and what's a factory-supported team.
Ducati Corse is its own separate entity from Ducati. You know, it's part of Ducati, but that's their racing department, and they operate as their own type of program, and you know, they have their own ideas, their own budgets, their own schedules, their own deal, how they do everything. So Paolo Ciabbatti, he runs Ducati Corse, and he's been really helpful.
Kyle has been doing a good job with his team, building the bike, actually also building a very nice tank, because the standard tank doesn't have a capacity sufficient to do the full race distance on these kind of races. And we help him with technical suggestions, with data, and probably next week we're going to send them a new electronic kit with a different programmable ECU, which will allow him actually to work on the parameters of the bike. At the moment he's using the standard ECU, and obviously it's not really the ideal solution for racing. To be a almost standard bike, he's doing a great job.
For Ducati, they understand they need to be here in the United States racing in MotoAmerica in the Superbike class with that brand new Panigale V4 R. But they also understand they're going up against some stiff competition in the factory and factory-supported teams.
We've gotten a lot of information over the past couple months. Pretty much as soon as I committed to buying the V4Rs and trying to get them early for the season, you know, I became really in a lot of contact with Paolo and Giovanni, who runs part of the World Superbike program. And they've given us a lot of information. They've answered all of our questions, and we have some electronics on the way that we're going to have on the bike for Road America. I'm looking forward to that, because we'll have some strategies and some ideas to move from there. But you know, right now we've got our hands tied a little bit with a pretty much stock motorcycle, but I'm really looking forward to what this thing can do once we get the thing proper. For me, this was the biggest risk I've ever taken in not just my career, but in my life, really. To say, you know what, I'm doing this, whether Ducati is really with me or not. I just believed in the package, I believed in the motorcycle, and what it means to me to have support now coming my way is that's everything. Even just the information and the things that they've done already is more support than I've had from any manufacturer. So for me to have jumped into this sight unseen, and now to have things coming down the pipe that are going to help me get this program really to another level, I think we're starting to surpass everything that I've had in the past as far as a program. So I really feel like I'm already part of the Ducati family, and it's only been 2 months since I pulled the trigger on this deal. So it just feels amazing, and you know, these guys are so passionate about racing. They are so behind anybody who's gonna fly their flag, and to be kind of the premier guy in the States in their biggest market, it's just pretty cool. I'm a guy who walked into a dealer and ordered a couple bikes and said, I'm going to do this, and now because of that, I've met all these people along the way, and we've got sponsors that I truly wouldn't have without moving to Ducati, and it's pretty amazing. I mean, I stand here right now saying, I still can't believe I raced a Ducati. I mean, it's just so different for me, you know. It was such just a Hail Mary throw. I'm just like, I'm going for it, and now we're here, and yeah, we're starting to become a factory-supported effort, and that's going to mean big things for me.
For Kyle Wyman here in the MotoAmerica paddock, he's kind of in between factory support, full-blown privateer. But I think if you look at it this way, Kyle is from New York, Ducati is Italian, So I think I'm going to label Kyle Wyman's team as a privateer effort with, you know, connections. Oh! Back to you, Hannah.